you are still training like Mike Mentzer, high intensity, one set to failure in 2024, you're leaving gains on the table, guys. It's not 2023 anymore. Mike Mentzer had his time. That was popular for like 6 months. The world has moved on. The human body has moved on. And in 2024, we don't train like that anymore. It's done, out of date, finished. Now, I am going to tell you the way you can get into the best shape of your life in 2024. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this. But first, I am hoping that this is the video where I finally break into that $1 million ad revenue bracket. And when I reach that target, I am going to be rewarding one of you, my lucky viewers, my lucky subscribers, with a house, the house of your dreams. So what I want you to do, if you're not already subscribed, guys, you are going to, first of all, click that subscribe button right now. And second of all, you're going to comment house down below. And when I hit that $1 million ad revenue target, I am going to choose one of you who comment, and I'm going to buy you the house of your dreams. All it takes, one word, one subscription, and you could be living in the house of your dreams this time in 2 months. 2024, the world has changed. People have changed. People have evolved, and we do not train the same as we did last year. Or do we, geezers? Or do we? Because the thing is, guys, obviously I am joking. Mike Mentzer, God rest his soul, has been dead for over 20 years. Everything that he taught, all of his teachings, they've been there. You could have read it 5 years ago. You could have read it 10 years ago. You could have read it 20 years ago. He was practicing these philosophies during the peak of his career, which I think was like 50 years ago now. And that worked for him. Having said that, it didn't work for Arnold. Arnold found his success another way. And having said that, Arnold's methods didn't work for the world powerlifting champion or the world triathlon champion or the Olympic weightlifting champion. And the point is, guys, yes, some people are genetically suited to certain disciplines, to certain styles of training. But at the end of the day, it's all trial and error, and that is all it has ever been. Now, recently, I have been trying a little bit of the old powerlifting, and I've been enjoying it. Do I think I'm going to become an elite powerlifter? Absolutely fucking not, guys. Absolutely fucking not. There is actually a guy who goes in my gym, does some similar exercises to what I'm doing. In fact, to be honest, he was a little bit of an inspiration to me. His physique is completely fucking different from mine. He probably looks at me and feels physically sick at this leanness. But when I saw him throwing rocks around and carrying heavy shit on his shoulders, I thought, that looks like fun. I'd love to be able to do something like that. I looked into it. I was doing some of the exercises, but the weights that he's throwing around compared to what I'm throwing around, completely different league, mate, completely different league. And the point is, I have enjoyed my little excursion into the world of powerlifting, but you know what? I'm actually missing bodybuilding a little bit. But look at me, I'm not a bodybuilder either, guys. And what I would describe myself is a cocktail of approaches, which has led to me getting a pretty decent aesthetic lean physique. I'm not exactly big, I'm not exactly small. I like the way I look. And what you have got to find, guys, is an approach that, number one, provides the results that you desire. And it doesn't mean that you have to have the absolute perfect aesthetic physique immediately, because obviously the process takes time and there's a lot of trial and error, as I say. In fact, this video should be called trial and error, although I'm going to probably put something a little bit more clickbaity to get you in there. You've got to be feeling and seeing the results you desire. But number two, and this is the most important thing, guys, you've got to fucking enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy yourself, you're not going to keep it up consistently. And I have made countless videos about how to get ripped, how to get shredded. But more recently, because my head's been fucking spinning and I've been in a bit of a dark place, I've been making more and more content about the importance of mindset. You want to get into the gym for whatever reason, whether you want to get jacked, shredded, lean, or you just want to fucking push your demons away every single fucking day. You've got to find a way to do that you're going to enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, it's not going to help you move towards whatever destination you want to move towards. As for me, when I tried Mike Mentzer's philosophy, the rest aspect didn't suit my goals at the time, as in excessive amounts of rest. And I knew that I wasn't going to get the full benefits of what he's teaching, because it doesn't completely align with my philosophy and my mentality right now. That's cool. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It means that for me, I don't have that discipline to stay out of the gym in order to fully feel those benefits. I need to train. I've also enjoyed my little flurry into powerlifting, but I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and I'm just missing that aesthetic buzz of having, you know, pumped shoulders and shit like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a element of high intensity powerlifting at the beginning of my sessions, which is similar to what I was doing 10 years ago, guys. Look back at any of my videos, go subscribe, type house down below. You could win yourself a house. Look at any of my videos. I've been saying 2 to 4 reps. You've got to be pushing yourself. And I'm talking 1 warm-up set, 6 to 10. And you're dropping it down to 4 primer set, I've called them. Got this from Rusty Moore over 10, 15 years ago. Fitness Black and White, I believe it was called. Looking for that aesthetic, dense physique, muscle density, myofibrillar hypertrophy. If you focus on that at the beginning of your session, and then maybe you up those reps, you still maintain that intensity. Maybe the second exercise, you go in 6 to 8 reps, so you're getting a little bit more of a pump, and then use your last exercise. Whatever you've got left in the tank, fucking get rid of it. 15 reps, 20 reps if needs be. But what you need to do is you're aware and mindful of where you are failing. You could pick up the good old 1 kilograms, and if you had a week and a half to spare, you could just keep on going and eventually you'll reach failure. But the whole thing is, if you want to manage your workouts better, you have to be realistic about your level and find the weight that complements the goal. So if your goal is 8 to 10 reps, be realistic about what you can actually handle, but also what you can handle too easily. Mike Mentzer is not out of fashion, geezers, because Mike Mentzer was never in fashion. Fitness is not clothes. I like these slutty vests. Some people think I look ridiculous. That is fashion. That is a fashion choice. But in the same way that I enjoy wearing these 1980s Jeffrey Dahmer sunglasses, this is a fashion choice which is nothing to do with trends. It's nothing to do with what's popular right now. It's just something I enjoy. And that is what fitness should be. None of the influencers, none of the YouTubers are talking about Mike Mentzer anymore because they got their clicks at the time and now they've moved on to something else. But it doesn't mean that that information is no longer valid. It doesn't mean that it no longer works. It just means that if you are basing your entire approach to fitness on what is fucking popping up on your Instagram feed, you are going to end up delving into the world of looking at girls who want you to stare at their ass, and you'll be doing this all the time. And nobody wants that shit. What we need to do, guys, is get to know our own bodies, see what works for us, see what we enjoy doing. And once we start to see those results, guess what? A narrow path that you've been walking down, oh, it's so difficult, suddenly gets wider and wider and wider, and it's easier and easier and easier because you realize that that end goal that you've got in mind, which is some imaginary fantasy physique, is no longer relevant because it's the process that matters. It's process, enjoying the process, feeling the physical results, but also the mental results. Find what works for you. You're going to be fucking happy and you're going to love the process. Mike Mentzer, God rest your soul, mate. Thank you for the great information, and everyone else who's provided top quality information down the years, because that is all fitness YouTube is, recycling information. Geezers, I found some fucking energy to make this video, so if you appreciate it and if you agree with what I'm saying, number 1, like. Number 2, subscribe. Number 3, comment house down below. Put yourself into contention to win the house of your dreams if I reach $1 million of ad revenue this month, which, to be honest, but if it happens, it happens. Who knows what the future holds, guys? I've been due a fucking lucky break. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to wake up and that ad revenue is going to go boom. If not, it doesn't matter. You know why? I'm going to continue to put out top quality information because I truly believe in what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get clicks. I'm not trying to tell you it's going to be easy. I believe in this shit. It's what's helped me achieve the physique that I dreamed of. I'll be honest, geezers, your dream physique is not going to be like that all the time. You're going to have peaks and troughs when it comes to your dream physique. The peaks feel good. The troughs, they're necessary. You need them. Until the next one, geezers, have a great day. Bye-bye.